and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Dhanya. Let's take a look at the top story first. Ukhrul district Bandh called by Tangkhul Sanau Long in protest against yesterday's bomb blast affects normal life. The news in detail. Normal life in Ukhrul district has been completely paralyzed due to the lightning bandh called by Tangkhul Sanau Long in protest against the bomb blast that occurred yesterday in a hardware shop at Viewland at Ukhrul Bazaar. 2 persons, including a former office bearer of the TKSL, lost their lives and 2 others sustained serious injuries in the blast around 6 p.m. yesterday. Protesting the blast, TKSL called the bandh, which began from 6 a.m. today. The bandh affected normal life in the district. Meanwhile, the 2 wounded persons have been brought to Shija Hospital for treatment today. The bomb was suspected to have been planted by cadres of Manipur Naga People's Front. The 2 injured persons have been identified as Rajendra Chaudhary, son of Krishna Chaudhary from Madhubani district of Bihar, and Guddu Thakur, also from the same place in Bihar. It is reported that Rajendra Chaudhary has been running a hardware shop at Ukhrul since the last 15 years. Guddu Thakur is a salesman working at the shop. He sustained injuries in his chest and abdomen. Rajendra Chaudhary narrated how the incident happened.
Bazaar ki neva aduma na kariya 30 da egunda natra mi amada bazaar da collector hai tu bazaar da ki collector ga biro hai basi neva aigi personally ki nate haba personally ki to kharab pi ba ya ba kari to ba ya ba to akhoi na pi ba ye ado akhoi ki nate haba sidi all dukan ki akhoi na collector ga biro si neva akhoi mi hom da titing tora ga lewa na anda ki non manipuri sin phamba dukan to adu da ki collector ga biro si neva bazaar amount ki amount 30 lakh ne ba do hanadi 15 lakhs biro si neva amuka 25 lakhs biro si neva.
Following a complaint lodged by the students hailing from Bihar studying in the National Institute of Technology NIT Imphal, after some of the students had embroiled themselves in a brawl with some other students stating that they are scared of studying any longer at the institute, 2 officials from the police department of Bihar have arrived at Imphal to take the students home. The 2 officials are Principal Secretary of Vigilance Department of Government of Bihar C. Lalsota and IGP Special Cell Jitendra Singh Gangwar. As soon as the 2 officials arrived here, they visited the NIT complex at Langol and had a talk with the Bihari students. The team also met the concerned officials of the government of Manipur to get themselves informed of what exactly happened. Officials of the NIT reassured them that there is no threatening situation at the institute. If the students leave the institute, it will only be a great loss to themselves. The NIT officials persuaded the officials from Bihar to let their students continue with their studies as usual. However, the students were persistent, saying that they were scared as they were under threat and that they do not wish to stay further in Imphal. Then the officials from Bihar reportedly met with the top-ranking officials of the government of Manipur. On the other hand, convener of JCILPS Ibotombi Kuman has clarified that there is no connection whatsoever between the incident of NIT and the ongoing movement of JCILPS, which is demanding implementation of ILPS in the state. In an exclusive interview with ISTV News, Ibotombi said some vested interests are trying to mislead the ongoing agitation, making it appear to have some kind of links with the incident of NIT. He also appealed to the people not to trust the propaganda spread by the vested interests. Besides, during the agitation, the committee has never indulged in assaulting or threatening the students from outside in order to achieve the goal to protect the indigenous people and prevent the influx of outsiders in the state. It is very unfortunate that the incident of NIT has been made to look like interrelated with the agitation of ILPS, he said.
Langwon de leba ko NIT hana khana ba adugna ba central gi ba institute ajuda thoki ba ko mahaimising gi marakta ko gi ja lobu gi king de ko ba gi ma thodu ajuda thoki ba thodu adu ko JCILPS ga mari khan naksina na Kanam Makana, Maju, Hawena Simba, Makai, Kajo, JCILPS Yamna, Mujadaba, Yampendaba, Friend Tambaba from the JCILPS Cup, Togo Aduka Kalumba, Mari, Nadiaba Pomse, Friend Tam Janingin.
Moreover, the students coming from outside the state are studying not only at NIT but also at various institutes like RIMS, JNIMS and Central Agricultural University, Hiroshima. The incident of NIT is suspected to have been instigated by some other agency, he said. It is high time the people found out those perpetrators at the earliest. He appealed to the students coming from other states to continue their study without any fear and hesitation.
Manipur leba mahibu kayama na Manipur ki mapalamda mahitamba thabak toba aduga karba toba kayamam lay adu makhoi singa chu sajak se mo loi jawal kana mafam maju lay bali Manipur la pam matam dasu hariba sate singa do NIT sate singa do makhoi ki matik cha ba sajak se loi jawal kana ma kana adu makhoi na mafam masal la ga mahim sim tam baga kai ba kai ba mata JCILPS tagi masil lay ti hana khanjai fu thoki ba NIT ki thodo Karamba, Milkada, covered in the Kangi, Nataga, Torani Kangi, the Sanduka, Lana, Sana, Okfoga, Tobasha, Masi Yam level TV, the Hana Kanji, Masi, Young Kulimana, to the million of Kulimana, Masi, Matunda, the Su, Masi Tobuganaba, Masi, and somebody.
In a shocking incident, a 45-year-old man identified as R.K. Angausana from Keshampat, Konjeng, Hazari, Lekai died after he allegedly fell down from the BT flyover around 6 a.m. today. According to reports received from the police, it is suspected that he might have been knocked down by a speeding four-wheeler while he was walking. Some traces of blood stain and pieces of broken glass were found on the flyover. A combined team of city police and forensic experts rushed to the spot and investigated. However, the exact clues about the accident are not yet known. Police have registered a case and initiated an investigation. A man who went to bring his daughter from Punjab has gone missing from Rajpura Railway Junction, Punjab. The man is identified as Okram Rajain, 50, of Singjamai Wangma Khetri Lekai. His daughter is a hockey player. He was going with another man to pick up his daughter from Punjab. Rajain got down from the train at the junction to get some eatables, after which he went missing last night. Members of the family of Rajain have lodged a missing report with the police. In today's national news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Chinese President Xi Jinping today held talks during which the Indian side conveyed its concerns over Chinese incursions as the two sides discussed all substantive issues having bearing on bilateral ties. Modi and Xi held talks in restricted format and then in delegation level, during which the two leaders also focused on cooperation in key areas of trade and investment. In his speech, Modi said, "I attach great importance to relations with China. Both are ancient civilizations and have equally historical ties. Respect for each other's sensitivities and concerns and peace and stability in our relations and along our borders are essential." Modi expressed concern over trade imbalance and requested easy market access and investment opportunities for Indian companies in China. The two countries will extend cooperation in the field of railways and begin talks on civil nuclear cooperation. Two Chinese industrial parks will be built in India. 5-year economic and trade development plan is an important step. Modi thanked President Xi for agreeing to a new route for the Kailash Mansarovar pilgrimage via Nathula. He suggested that clarifying line of actual control is needed for peace and stability. On the other hand, scores of Tibetans today staged a vociferous protest and clashed with police outside Hyderabad House, the venue for the bilateral talks between Chinese President Xi Jinping and Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The protesters reached gate number 3 of the building around 11:45 a.m. and started shouting anti-China slogans. The police tried to pacify them, but they did not relent and eventually clashed with the police as they were stopped from approaching the gate. Senior lawyer Prashant Bhushan has refused to disclose the identity of the whistleblower in the case against Central Bureau of Investigation Chief Ranjit Sinha in the 2G scam. Bhushan has told the Supreme Court that revealing the name of source will endanger the life of the source. The Apex Court had on Monday directed Bhushan, who has levelled allegations against Sinha of protecting accused in the 2G case, to reveal the name of the whistleblower from whom he got CBI documents and guest list of Sinha's residence. The Apex Court had said that it would go into the merit of allegations against Sinha after knowing name of the whistleblower who leaked documents including the purported entry register of director's residence. A bench of Justices H.L. Dattu and S.A. Bobde had said that the affidavit filed by Bhushan is not in consonance with the Supreme Court rules and asked him to reveal the source from whom he got all the documents. The Supreme Court has expressed unhappiness over the procedure proposed by the government for the appointment of the Chief Vigilance and Vigilance Commissioners. The court has criticized the appointment procedure, saying it lacks transparency. The Apex Court said that the lack of a transparent procedure will deprive deserving candidates from getting a chance. The Attorney General has told court that no appointment will be made until the matter is in court. The government had earlier proposed to go ahead with the appointments to statutory bodies, even though there is no leader of the opposition as a member of the selection committee. Astronomers led by an Indian origin scientist have discovered a monster black hole lurking inside one of the tiniest and densest galaxies ever known, located 54 million light years from Earth. Though the black hole is 5 times the mass of the black hole at the center of our Milky Way, it is inside a galaxy that crams 140 million stars within a diameter of about 300 light years, only 1/500th of our galaxy's diameter. The dwarf galaxy containing the black hole, called M60 UCD1, is the densest galaxy ever seen, researchers said. And now let's take a look at the top story once again. Ukhrul district Bandh, called by Tangkhul Sanao Long in protest against yesterday's bomb blast, affects normal life. Thanks for joining us, and for more news updates, do keep watching ISTV News.